Lies at it again. Uh-oh. Abundance. Abundance. I see you, sis. I see you. You a wave, goddess. I don't even want to say that. You know that I don't like the goddess thing. Collide at it again. Woo! Collides at it again. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. Ooh, look at that deer. Look at that deer. Look at that deer. Look at that deer. Collides at it again. Look at that deer. Look at that deer. You see that deer? Oh my goodness. Why do people look at the speed? Look at the solar speed, people. Somebody right now, you ask Alexa, 856 kilometers per second equals how many miles per hour? That's how fast that radiation is coming to the planet. And you know why it's coming to the planet at this speed right now? I'm going to show you. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at the backside of the planet. Look at the arrows reversing. Look at the arrows reversing on the backside of the planet. Look at that. Oh, look. Oh. You see, this is why they didn't want to show you the other day. This sunspot right here turning around. Oh, look how large that is. Look how large that sunspot is. Collides at it again. I don't have time to waste you. I don't have time. I don't have any time to waste your time. Look at the Schumann resonance. Those that are not familiar with the Schumann resonance didn't go past 7.84 or 7.83. It didn't never reach this 8. The Schumann resonance is spiking off the chart. Whenever you see these white spikes right here, this is quadruple, whatever the number is. Look, that's May 3rd. Today is May 4th. They ain't even give out none of this information yet for tomorrow, for today. Look at this. I did a video on YouTube a while ago regarding the biological composition or our biological connection to the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance monitors Mother Earth heart rate, and we are all biologically connected to Mother Earth. Hold on. White House releases AI picture of Trump. Trump holding up one finger and saying that I like to be the next pope. I would like to be the next pope. Collides at it again. I told you what Donald Trump was. Trump means trumpets. Well, you only sound a trumpet when you're going to war. You're either going to war or you're retreating, one or the other. They're fighting the race against this right here, the sun. That's what's all happening. So I know a lot of people may not understand what's really taking place or refuse to, and you want to live in a delusional little world. I want y'all to know something. Everything that's taking place on this realm has to do with this right here. Our interactions between the sun and this planet. And it's changing rapidly fast. Yes, 2025 on this Gregorian calendar, just so that you know, the speed, the acceleration of the change is going to triple 3 times fold. It's going to triple. Red orb sighted in UK last night. Oh, shit. I mean, people's security cameras that are facing outside, you know, your security cameras that be on your door, some of them be facing and catching the sky. Oh, their security cameras are catching a whole lot. They're just in denial of it. Honey, play back this camera. Let's see what's on there. Oh, I don't believe that. That's the government. Yeah, well, you keep on believing that shit. Fine. You keep on believing the lies. Not a problem. I mean, the lies are actually funny at this time. Let me get over this side. The lies are actually funny at this time. They're hilarious. Meat eaters can't outthink sun eaters. And I'm going to load up a video as well where this complex cell organism that I don't think is a complex or organism is actually one of these species, but it is partial of them as well, is talking about drinking her menstrual cycle blood. Yeah. Listen, People gonna get mad at me for telling. Listen, get mad at me all you want. What's in your menstrual cycle is stem cells. Black women, stem cells, zinc, all the stuff that your body needs because your body is releasing nutrients. You keep thinking that it's a cleanse when you have your menstrual cycle. No, it's not. Your body is being stripped of the natural nutrients that it needs. That's why you feel the way that you feel. But I'm great. Load up the video. You don't got to work. Yeah. People that suck, don't worry. I'm great. Load it right on up. You wonder why your dogs in your house, you know what I mean? Why they promote dogs inside of your house and your dog eats your panties and eats your period pads and tampons and shit like that. You wonder. Yeah, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen. I'm gonna put the videos on here. It's up to you if you want to take heed to them or not. If I was you, let me explain something to you. For the women and for the males, you're gonna give off an odor. I just want you to know this. When you no longer can wash up every day, when you no longer you have that luxury of sitting in the shower and putting deodorant on or perfume on or all the other shit that so-called make you smell good, I want you to know something. You're going to give off an odor. You understand? Your menstrual cycle is going to give off an odor. Have anyone ever saw the movie Pitch Black? Oh, I need to get off of this shit, man. I am not mentally sane to be on here, man. Has anyone ever seen the movie Pitch Black? If you didn't watch it, no problem. It's with Vin Diesel. So let me give an example. They end up landing on a planet that similar to what's happening right now in the solar system with planet Earth. And if you look at the planet it was on, you've seen Saturn, everything popped out, you know what I mean, as it was going into darkness. When it went into darkness, something came up out of the ground, right? That devoured everything, right? Now, listen, there was one girl that wanted to make herself look like a boy because she admired, his name is Vin Diesel, but in in the movie, his name was Riddick. So she admired him. So she wanted to be like him. So she shaved her hair and everything. And she came across as a boy. However, Vin Diesel was able to see in the dark. This is where I keep telling you, so-called black people, this is us. The same abilities that lions have, we have the same ability. You understand? It's called toltipinid it's called tolucid. Don't worry, I'll do a video on it again. I can't remember the exact name it's called for the extra mirrors that is behind the retina. It's extra mirrors that are behind the retina that allow to absorb more light. So that way lions see in the dark better than they see in the daytime. And they can see in the daytime like it's nothing. But at nighttime, lions see 100 times greater at night than they do during the day. So let me just give so Vin Diesel was able to see in the dark. So when they was out trying to make it to the ship from one ship so they can make it to the pod so they can take off, Vin Diesel noticed that where the girl was standing at, because she was like in the middle of everyone, you know what I mean? Everybody had light because light kept them away from them. It burnt their skin, just like the sun. The sun burnt their skin. That's why they didn't come out in the daytime. The same thing dealing with these people. I just want y'all to know it's the movie Pitch Black. If you watch it, it's about it's about black people and those white people or or the entities that are here. So anyway, so the sun burnt their skin. And guess what color blood was that animals that skin was burning? Blue. Search up blue blood people. You can look this up for yourself. Blue blood people. And the sun was burning their skin. So they didn't like the sun. So anyway, so when he noticed that the species was like on a hill and they all was moving in alignment and looking directly at her. So he looked at her and he realized that she was a girl. And he said, well, these bad boys are on our blood. And if we go that way, we won't be able to make it through this part because she's bleeding. And she was like, what? How do you know that? Because he knew that based upon the scent that she was giving off. And they were attracted to that scent. So with that being said, my sisters, I suggest you start eating healthy. I suggest you start working out. It's not just about eating healthy. You have to put your body through a a tremendous, you have to put your body through a workout stress. And what I mean by that, you literally have to put your body through a workout stress. I don't mean just running on a treadmill. I don't mean just walking up a fucking set of steps on a Stairmaster. I mean, women, you work out, you build more muscle and burn more fat when you lift weights. I suggest you get with someone that knows how to lift weights. And listen to me, any man that is trying to have you lift 200 and 300 fucking pounds or 100 pounds is a fool. You need to lift moderate weights and do a whole lot of repetition. So, for example, it doesn't matter if you can curl 20 pounds. You shouldn't curl 20 pounds if you can't do it 4 sets of 20. If you can't get 4 sets and your reps are not 20. I mean, you got to be able to lift that shit up 20 times in perfect form. And when you get to 10 or 15, you want to put it down. But you know what? You push yourself through it because it's not heavy. What's happening is you're stressing the muscle so you can get it to build up your endurance. This is what's happening. So you're putting natural, good, healthy stress on the body. So when you see someone in the gym that's lifting 200-300 pounds, all you got to do is look at them. They don't have no oxygen in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Their bodies are still physically, the way they look is still not healthy. You understand? That's why if you look at a bodybuilder, you put a video up and you see these muscular bodybuilders, how many repetitions, even though they big as shit and they lifting a lot of weight, how many repetitions do you see them doing it? You see them doing 15 and 20 reps. They bigger than a motherfucker and they doing 15 and 20 reps because they can lift it. You understand what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, I am telling you, and this goes for males that's not juicing and bodybuilding and all that shit. You need to do a lot of reps. This is what builds your endurance and tear down the fat out of your body, and which is going to release the heavy metals out of your body. This is a workout tip for you. You can get mad at me. You don't like what I'm saying? Fine. I'm going to play the video next. I'm going to load the video up next about the woman that's speaking about drinking her period blood. I want you to know something. It's just not her that's doing it. She just came out and they're just letting this out in the open now because they have been doing it for eons of years. They have been doing it. And I told you, and she even admitted, life is in the blood. That's why children are so important. That's why they go missing at an alarming rate on the planet. Now, let me just talk about this here. Now, Trump, as you can see, he's holding up the one. This means one world religion. That's what it means. You understand? So that you know. And he spoke about him wanting to be the Pope, the next Pope. And the reason why he spoke about being a Pope, and everybody talking about he's the Antichrist. No, he's not. He's a pawn. That's a part of the game. That's simple as that. And you're not looking at the game that's being played out because you are a part of the game. Get out of the game. You don't listen. People will try to make a mockery of me. Kalai, you go to work, so you're in the game. No, I'm not. I recognize that I'm a prisoner of war. And I also recognize that if I open up a business, if I open up any specific type of business, that I know that I am harming someone else somewhere. Even though I'm living comfortable here, I am harming someone else somewhere that looks like me. Because all we're doing, this system has us doing, is capitalizing off of so-called black people destruction. White people can't do what complex cell organisms can't do what we do. And all the natural resources that we really need either come from the land masses where majority of black people lives at. So it's nothing that these people can give us at all. So when we open up a business here, when we wearing fly gear here and we rocking jewelry and all that other shit, is harming our brothers and sisters somewhere else. And a lot of us don't recognize that. We don't want to realize that because we're so busy in our own comfort and saying, you know what, they need to get it. They need to make it because I made it. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's designed for you to be that way. It is designed for you to capitalize off of one another and not realizing that you are destroying your brothers and sisters in other continents. That's all it is. It's just designed to be that way. White people not creating anything for us. They're creating death and and manipulation and the illusion of success. They're not creating anything for you. Everything comes from Earth. everything, and everything that comes from earth comes from us. So therefore, all we're doing is capitalizing off of our own psychological and physical destruction. So when people say, Kalai, you don't have a job, you got to go to work, I'm cool with the job that I'm doing. It's all good with me, because guess what? This same job can transcend right over into when the power go out and I'm with my own brothers and sisters. The job you're doing, you have to actually have someone, 9 times out of 10, you have to have a slave for you. I don't have a slave for me. You see what I'm saying? And actually, I'm giving back because I'm doing for people that can't do for themselves. You're not doing that. See, you're just capitalizing, which is okay. I'm not knocking you for what you're doing, but cool. I don't want you to try to point the finger at me and say, well, Kalai, you're not making it. You're not this and third. I'm cool with that. Listen, if a woman want to deal with me because she think I got money, if a woman want to deal with me because she feel as though that I'm a financial come up, I don't want her to deal with me in the fucking first place. See what I'm saying to you? So I want you to understand something. I don't get money to show off for women. Fuck is wrong with you? That's the last thing I do. If you can't recognize the divine in me, if you can't value and appreciate the fact that I take care of myself internal to external, if you can't value that that I use my own mind, you can't value none of that. Those are the most important things about me. Then what the fuck do I need you for? If you can, only thing you can see a car, you can see money, you can see stability. No, you should see mental stability first. You should see physical stability first, and then say, okay, what else do you have? Are you in a position for me to grow into my womanhood with you? That's what you should say. So other than that, I'm cool with that. I will get up and go to work every day and not a problem, and value and appreciate my job. But anyway, back over here to this right here. This energy that is coming to the planet is forcing them to make decisions, because see, they thought they had more time. The more light coming to this planet, the less time that they have, and they know this already. So now everything has been sped up exponentially on their end. That's why they're running around like chickens with their head cut off. Everything has been sped up on their end because they looking like, wait a minute, we had more time, we can do this. We had more time, we can do this, but we can't do that now. So now we're being forced to do things that we don't want to do. And when we're doing things that we don't want to do, it's going to show a lot of holes in our manipulation. That's all it is. Just like Jeff Bezos that sent the girls up into space, and when they came back down, their hairdresser was on board with the fucking pilot, and all their hair looked like they just left out a hair salon. But yet gravity supposedly took their hair all the way up in the sky and this, that. You can have sex for 15 minutes and a fucking girl here is messed up and she's sitting in the bathroom for at least 30, 40 minutes trying to get her hair together. They came right back down and their hair looked just like they left out a hair salon. So stop it. Just cut it out. So it's too many holes because they thought they had more time. They don't have any time. So now they're getting ready. Let me just let y'all know this. There are 2 things that's going to have to happen first. The first thing is everything has to come to light. So before you even see your brothers and sisters, you got to see your brothers and sisters in this realm that you are already acquainted with. So before you even see them in the sky, land down here on the earth, you have to see us. We have to see each other first. In order for us to see each other first, there has to be a separation from this species right here. It has to be, they have to be exposed genetically. And as they're being exposed genetically, their lives are being exposed as far as their mental, as far as their biological identification to the planet. As they're being exposed genetically, they're being exposed as well as their lives that they have put out there, the clock, the calendar, they're supposedly where they came from. It's all a lie. And that's being exposed simultaneously. And as that is coming out, we as organic species have to see the embarrassment that we have endured. That's all it is. Now, after we see the embarrassment, because again, I believe this Pindar Moloch is panicking. So before all of that, for the most part, come out, it's not going to come out totally on social media. It's going to come out after the power go out. All of the hard, dark shit is going to come out after the power goes out. Just so that you know, there is enough of us waking up. There is enough of us coming out of our deep coma that we will be okay once the power goes completely out. We are thinking that the power is going to be on, these cell phones are going to be active when there is a fucking dragon flow across the sky. We think it's going to be, the power itself is going to be on when Pindar, Moloch, and the Dragon King and his crew get exposed to us. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not happening that way. Just so that you know that. It's not happening that way. They're going to shut the power off. And I want to say, when people are like, well, who's going to shut the power? Not our brothers and sisters, this entity on the ground. They're going to shut the power off down here. And then when they some power are going to be back on, and that's going to be a way of introducing themselves to us. But after the power go out, you have to go through the total chaos. You got to go through the first 2 to 3 days. Like I said, you're going to have a window. The first 2 to 3 days, people are going to be chilling, but it's going to be shit that's going to be happening. And everybody going to realize after 2 to 3 days, the power is not coming back on. The local store is not producing any food. Your supermarket is not there. You have no water. Your clean clothes are being dirty now. Now, and a lot of us didn't stock up on non-perishable things or have water. Now, false survival is going to kick in. And once false survival kick in, then there is going to be a lot of chaos that's going to take place. So I would say a week after the power, a week or two after the power go out, now the major shit is going to start to take place on the planet. The major things are going to, and that's death. Call it what you want. Get mad at me all you want. I don't give a French toast. I am coming to inform. I've came to this planet to inform you or to warn you. That's all it is. And those that can receive that frequency and that message, fine. You can receive. And best believe what I'm speaking about is not like you don't feel it already internally. You have to ask yourself a question. How did we get in this position? We got in this position through genocide. So how do we have to come out of this position? It has to be genocide, not genocide of a race, but genocide of a system. This is what you don't understand. The system in which we have fell in love with, the system that has us in a docile state, has to be genocide. It has to be genocide. And that's what's going to bring us out of this sleep and slumber. Those that have the mindset, those that are strong mentally will make it through this. Those that are weak mentally will not make it through this. I don't give a fuck how many push-ups you do. I don't care how much weight you lift. I don't give a fuck how many guns you have. If you are not mentally sane, if you're not able to deal with real tough situations, I mean immediate death around you, family members and loved ones, if you're not able to deal with those type of situations, not only that, but also other life that you are going to see. If you're not able to deal with that right there, you are going to be fertilizer. And it's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. You'll just get a new suit. You'll come back down here when the dust is settled and the smoke is cleared. I'll be your motherfucking father. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be your good big uncle, big brother, whatever the fuck it is. I'll be that for you. Not a problem. I have no problem with that. And you will come back into your memory because I'm going to tell you. I'm like, yo punk ass, you don't remember what went down, but your punk ass just came back down here at a good time. And now this is what happened then. So now what happened then, we're gonna leave that shit alone so we don't have to worry about going through that again. But that's what we're gonna think. Where this is always gonna happen. No matter how much we try to prevent this test from happening, Mother Universe says this test will always go on. So no matter what, my people think this is only gonna be the last time that this took place. This wasn't the first, this wasn't the last time. This is very good for us. It makes us stronger. It expands the cosmos. Regardless of what you want to think of it or not, you say it's harsh. Children are being murdered. Women are being abused. It look harsh to you. The only reason why that is happening is because we're not sticking together. We're not following the laws of nature. That's the only reason why. We can prevent children from being snapped. Pull up a video of buffaloes. Show me how buffaloes protect their children. Pull up a video of hippopotamus. Show me how hippopotamus protect their children. They don't have death in their mind. Oh my gosh, I don't want to die. No, fuck that. I don't want they know that if I don't protect my children, the death experience will be far more greater, far more worse for my race. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that at the top of the screen? You see that at the top of the screen, people? I just noticed that. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. You know, listen to me. I screen recorded this right here, right? I just noticed that as I was talking, I wanted it to play back again. You see that dark round circle that was at the top of the screen? You see that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I lost my train of thought. I mean, that shit just hit me. Like my pineal gland and everything said bing. Did you see that at the top of that? Wait a minute. I'm going to go. We'll wait till this go back. Anyway, I'm going to still talk, but I mean, damn, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. How did I not see that? Did y'all see that at the top of the screen? I'm like, wait, it can't be on my phone because my phone, clearly, when I change images, you see, you know what I mean? You can see that, like, that's not on my screen right now. Nigga, I thought you knew. Hey, you fucking right, man. You know what? I ain't got my extra eyes on, people. I don't have my extra eyes on. So my apologies. So my eye had to catch that. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. You see, I'm waiting for this shit. I'm patiently waiting for this shit. Did y'all see that at the top of the screen? Wait a minute. Hold the fuck. I am. I gotta let it play through because it's the background. So I gotta let it play through. Wait a fucking minute, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just recorded this. You know, I recorded and then when I go live, I'm able to put it on the background. Because as you can see the date, it says May 4th. Wait a minute. I got to see this again, man. Wait a French toast. You got them that exactly. Hold the French toast up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought it was a part of my background too. Until, look at this shit here. Are you kidding me? Wow. Are you kidding me? That's a perfect circle right there. Are you kidding? At the top of the screen, this right here. Wow. Are you kidding me? Can't make this shit up, man. It's the moon. Hey, listen, it could be. Who knows? Could be. I've never seen the moon pop up on that instrument though, because that instrument monitors the sunspots on the sun. So what happens is it's in a different angstrom, so that way that you can see the sunspots. So I'm actually, wow. When I get off of this, I'm gonna actually go back and see if I see that there, my people. I couldn't believe it. Wow. So this is even let me that just shit like that, people. See things like that. See Mother Universe work in unison. She doesn't work for you. She works with you. You have to have a genuine heart for certain things, especially for righteousness. I don't want nothing evil to happen to people, but this is a separation that has to take place. My phone shapeshift. Yeah, you're right. They have no other choice, Turk. They have no other choice but to go back to the natural way of life. Believe me. And it's going to be painful for a lot of them. But guess what? It's going to be warm. It's going to be warm, beautiful, amazing. It's going to be luxurious for the rest of us. They have no other choice. They have no other choice. None whatsoever. But they will. They will. They will find a beauty in going back to the earth. They will find a beauty walking barefoot on the earth. They will find the beauty climbing trees and getting coconuts. They will find the beauty in their fucking babies. We will find so much beauty and value and appreciation in our children, which we have lost. We will find we will find the beauty in one another. I mean, damn, people. I want y'all to know something. As you can see, this is not on my phone, and I did not notice this when I was recording this. I did not notice this. Wow. But we will find a beauty. I promise you we will find this beauty. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We will find beauty in helping one another to get to the next sunrise. We will find that fucking beauty. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I promise you we will. And I can feel it with every atom that my body produces, that my soul produces. I can feel it. We will find so much beauty in one another that these electronics, these cell phones, these televisions, they will all be an afterthought to us. We will find so much beauty with one another. I promise you we will. I guarantee it. I promise you we will. Yeah, but I'm gonna load that video up. I'm gonna load that video up when I'm done here, my people, regarding that entity talking about she drinking her period blood. It is what it is. And this guy right here, that's why he put up the number one world religion. Y'all got to understand that United States is the muscle, which means they're the guns, they're the bully, they're the muscle. The Vatican is the church. And Europe, the other part of Europe, is the banking system, the financial system. So if you look around, this is why all of them having these major meetings, that this economic system is gone. And the Pope, when the last Pope died, how many years was he Pope? 12 years? Huh? Still don't get this 12, huh? You got 12. The sun is 93 million miles away. That's 12 too. You don't get that, huh? 12 inches on the ruler, 12 calendar months. Y'all don't get this, huh? And this was the only Pope that had black shoes. Everyone else had red shoes on their feet. This represented the black sun. That a distance is black. As they get closer, it's red. That's why his funeral was the way it was. A lot of those people that had on robes over top of their heads and stuff, they were not what you think they were. They were not human species. They were another species. They are ushering in their creator, which is already here. It's not like he's not already the fuck here. He's been here. It's just that you look at Black Rock, if you look at all that shit, he's all connected to that. Adapt 2030. They knew it was coming. You better believe it. They knew it was coming. And this is why they had so much interbreeding. This is why they had so much of commercials and stuff now influencing so-called black women and black men to sleep outside of our race. This is why they had to create such a disdain for one another. As I said this once before, the black man doesn't want to be with any other race of woman. Other black women want to be with other races of men because they think it's easier. Financially, they think it's easier. They think and this is how it's supposed to be in order for you to open your legs. You're supposed to lose all value for self. And you're supposed to have all value in a financial system and be afraid of being poor, or being poor when you're actually not poor. See, the more of the world you have, the poorer you are. Just so that you know, the more electronics you have, the more television, cell phone, laptop, the poorer you are. The more money you have, the poorer you are. That's why they say some people so poor, all they have is money. See, the more clothing you have, it's poor. Why don't you, why right now, like I said, most black people that have them $300 Yeezys shoes, they have all these fucking outfits, and none of them have $1,000 saved up in their account for an emergency. And it's all going to come out as you see it, as this plays itself out. They don't have emergency money. You know how many people, women, I have talking to women. You know how many women have I spoken to that all of a sudden they say, my landlord tells me I have to move because they're selling the property, and you don't have enough money that you have to move, and you have to do a video online to ask people to help you with some money so that way you can move. But yet you got a car, you got a pocketbook, you take pictures and shit that you all dressed up out here in these fucking streets. you know what I mean, looking all at parties and clubs, you see, but you have no emergency money. You know why? Because a fool and his money will part ways. An energetic being that is not intellectually sharp and know thyself will part ways with his energy, and you will allow someone else to use your energy. It's the same concept. It's the same fucking concept. You allow someone else to use your energy. Hey, mystical one. Oh my goodness. You done melted my heart with that. You done melted my heart with that, mystical one. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, you got me cheesing and shit. Look at me. This is my smile for you. You got me smiling over here. Oh my goodness, you got my heart smiling. Hey there, love. You want to give me a real birthday wish? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Hey, now I would have woke up with a bowl of fruit and you, shoo. A motherfucking bowl of black grapes, watermelon, some green grapes, and you, oh my gosh, with a lit candle with some lemongrass burning. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? So, let me shut up. Let me be quiet. Let me. I do that to make people be. Hey, mystical one, you gonna have these people on here really on some other shit? I knew it. Oh my goodness, I done lost my train of thought. She done. Whoo! I'm sweating too. Jesus Christ. Made me say Jesus. Made me say Jesus. We must stay focused, brother. I am focused. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? I am focused. I don't know about you, but I am focused. Listen, I have a message for the people, and I have a message from the universe for myself. I have a personal obligation to the universe. I don't know what you talking about. Some of y'all done lost it. Some of y'all gone crazy. I have a personal obligation to the cosmos. What's wrong with you? Seriously, I can't feed you the stuff that you want to be fed if I'm not being fed, right? It's all about y'all. See, it's all about y'all, huh? Kala, stay focused. Stay focused. Don't lose your. I am always focused. You better believe that. It's all about you. You've been on point. Thank you. I appreciate that. And no matter what situations that I have ever endured in my life over the last 5 to 7 years, I have always been on here giving y'all food for y'all soul. Not food for you to come and say, damn, I need to sit down and watch and learn from Kala. No. How many times I done said this? Fuck Kala. And y'all understand what I mean when I say that. French toast Kala. This is about me. When I look in the mirror, I see me. What about my mind, my heart, and my purpose? Thank you, Kala, for pushing me forward. Just like a personal trainer in the gym. If you need a personal trainer, you should have a personal trainer no more than 2 months. After 2 months of your personal trainer, you should be like, I'm good. I got this. I'm gone. Not that I can't come back to you and say, yo, listen, remember you said this, or remember you were showing me this. Can you show me that exercise again? Can you show me this exercise? It's not that you can't do that. But wait a minute. You got to be like, hey, let me put my foot forward. You have a purpose here. It ain't just about Kala. It's about you as an individual and collectively us as a species. This is why we are falling, because we believe we need leaders. I don't need no leader because I don't trust that you will lead. I don't want to fall into your energy. Because just because you look at the sun from 9 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, that doesn't mean I need to do that. I don't believe in that, because when you attach yourself to someone's energy, you attach yourself to everything that comes with that person. That's just like some people say, we need money. No, we don't. We don't need nothing that has to do with money, because you think you're going to use money to do something good. No, it's still evil that comes with money. When you going to realize this? Stop attaching yourself to things that you try to make good. Look at money just like you look at the complex cell organism. You keep trying to get the complex organism to work good for you. You keep trying to get money to work good for you. And meanwhile, it doesn't show you nothing but destruction. Stop it. You got to cut that shit completely off. You got to cut it completely off. I don't ever wake up in the morning and say I need money. I wake up in the morning and say I need life. Thank you, Mother Universe. Thank you, Father, Son. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Mother Nature. This is what I wake up in the morning and utter right out of my mouth. Every morning I sit up on the side of every sunrise, every sunrise I sit up on the side of the bed. And that's exactly what I utter out of my mouth. In my consciousness. Instantaneous. I don't wake up and say I need money. Nah. Mother Universe is going to give you everything that you need. Some of us got 20 pair of sneakers in the house, and I'm guilty of that too. Some of us got 30 pair of jeans, 30 fucking outfits. You ever see somebody standing in front of their closet trying to figure out what the fuck they got to wear because you got too many pair of clothes in there? You're sitting there for 2 hours. They got 15 outfits on the bed. What you talking about? No. Wrong. That is not how we should be. I am never attaching myself to none of that. And you have to be mindful who you interact with, who you call your homie, who you sit around with all the time, who you're talking to all the time, who you exchanging. Yo, Felix, yo, what's up, my brother? You have to be conscious about who you are sitting down with and talking to, who you are calling your friend. Because you are now accepting everything that comes with that person. How many times have you seen somebody be friends with somebody that's a killer or a robber and they hanging out with each other and they the motherfucker that get killed? John wasn't even into that shit, but he hanging with Black. And them niggas was probably trying to kill Black, but they killed John. Come on. You attach yourself to people and places and things, and you have to accept everything that comes with it. People have good intentions. I want to go to the club tonight. I want to listen to some loud music. I want to have me a few drinks. I want to get me something to eat, and I want to go home and mind my business. And then guess what happens? In the midst of all of that, it doesn't happen to everyone, but in the midst of all of that, a fight done broke out, a shooting done broke out, a car accident done happened. Why? Because you attach yourself to a frequency, and you have to accept everything that comes with that frequency. When you are going to realize energetic frequencies, as much as we talk about them. So I appreciate you all. Hey, listen, Shiz, if you want to hit that live button, I can get off of this joint. We can go right back on this joint and go live. But my people, I don't know what this is. But I will tell you one thing. I'm going to go check it out and see if it's still up there. But I don't know what that is. I didn't even see that right there until I was sitting here on live. And I was like, yo, something said, boom. My pineal gland said, boom, look at that. I said, ho. So I didn't even see that. Abundance, and gratitude to all. And understand something. It's not about Kala being right. It ain't about me being right. It's about being righteous. That's all it is. I see us with our babies. I see us losing because of our energy being usurped ignorantly because we don't understand this. I see our babies are the manifestation. Our babies is our wealth. Our babies is our richness. Our babies is our joy, our happiness. That's why we will never be happy as a whole, because our children are crying internally. Our babies are crying internally. Just so that you know that. We will never be happy. Kala is happy. Kala be chilling. I'm good. But guess what? I know there is another level of frequency of happiness that I can get to. But I will never get to that happiness with one of our babies snatched every 30 seconds, with our women being abused, with our women right now being snatched up as well for their uterus. I could never reach that level of frequency. I know it's there though. I can see it. I know it's there. I know I can reach that level of frequency. And I'm damn sure going to reach it as soon as all this shit hits the fan, so we can get back to one another. But we never going to get that level of happiness, that internal happiness that permeates, that shows your skin when your skin is glowing, that you can look in your eyes and see the clarity in your eyes. You even move different. You walk different. You understand? It's not a cockiness. It's a confident. You see? Because I have no problem bowing my head to a woman. I have no problem kissing the feet of a woman. No problem at all. And that's not pandering to women, because every woman don't deserve that. I have no problem with that. But I don't understand my place. And my place at this particular time and moment is to inform and to warn. It is not to make friends. It is not to pander to no one. It's about to inform you of your own individual life, so that way you can step into your purpose. And our purpose is unity. Set boundaries with your heart. Do not open your heart chakra and be like, love everyone. No, it is boundaries. No. Because everyone does not deserve access to you. Everyone. It doesn't make a difference, organic or inorganic. Everyone doesn't deserve access to you. So I appreciate you all. Y'all all have an amazing supreme sunrise. And Shiz, if you want to hit that live button, bro, let's hit that live button. If not, we can do that later on, or we can go on YouTube real quick and hit a test and see what that's hitting for. Abundance and gratitude to y'all all. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of y'all's day.